honey, I'm home. That's what Alicia says to Tyson, because this is their house. I'm joined by Alicia and Tyson, and they live in this Airstream trailer. And I'm not talking like just sometimes, like this is your home.
This is our home full time.
That's
Going on
incredible.
3 years.
How did that come about?
Oh, that's a good question. It was actually Tyson's dream. He had talked about before he met me that he had wanted to buy a small trailer and live that bachelor life and travel around in. And I thought, oh yeah, that sounds fun. But I mean, I had a pretty big house at that point that I thoroughly loved. Then we decided to rent an RV for a couple months in the summer, and it was a 24-foot RV, and that really gave me a taste of tiny living. I was like, oh, there's a lot of storage here. Yeah, I think I might be able to make this work. And after that summer, we decided to buy our own with the eventual plan that maybe we would sell and live in it full time.
Oh my gosh, so how is it living full time in an Airstream?
It is basically everything I hoped it would be. A couple little hiccups along the way, but that's life. And otherwise, mostly I've just been really happy that Alicia's adjusted to it so quickly.
Well, you admit that you're a hoarder. Like you had to live a completely different lifestyle, and yet you're 3 years in. I mean, do you have any plans to sell it and move back into a house where you can have stuff again?
It's funny because I told him I'll give it a year. We'll commit to a year, and during that year, while we don't have a mortgage payment, I'm going to take a trip every single month that we don't have a mortgage, and we did, and it was phenomenal. And I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. So then that year came and went, and we had no plans to build, and then we're looking into next year, and we're like, I mean, maybe we won't build, because it's really amazing what you can do with your life when you're mobile and mortgage free.
That's incredible. So Tyson, you've been all over the place. Give our viewers a sense of where you've taken this amazing trailer.
We have taken it from the Rockies right to the Atlantic coast and down through the States a little bit. It's been, oh man, probably 15,000 kilometers on this thing already.
I think we've spent more time driving in our relationship than not.
Well, this is the funny thing. You're by trade a tattoo artist, and you also do content creation and social media management. And you were saying you have just a couple tiny tattoos, and only one is from Alicia.
That's right, yeah. Once we were coming out of the COVID lockdown, she just had to shake the cobwebs off to get back into it, so I was the guinea pig.
And like to live in a trailer, it is smaller. What else is different about it than living in a house? Because you know.
Well, we've talked about it after the first year. Like, we were together for a few years before we moved into the trailer, but I don't know how new couples would ever survive it, because, I mean, if you're bathroom shy at all, like, your toilet in this model is literally like 6 inches from the bed, and there's no like privacy insulation. You hear what's going on in there. So if you need separate space or that kind of thing, I mean, trailer life is not for you.
Okay, that's wild. Well, can we go inside?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go in. This is nice. I can get used to this.
Yeah, it's not too bad. There's more space in here than you think, and because there's more windows than average, it brightens up the space and makes it feel a little bigger.
Oh yeah, it's like totally like just bright, lots of natural sunlight. Give us a tour of the place.
Well, we're at the dinette, which also doubles as our spare bed if we put it down, though we haven't tested that yet. Then we have the kitchen here on one side and standing desk option on the other. Then we have the fridge and shower. So our bathroom is split on the back, where we have the shower on one side, toilet and sink on the other, and then it's our queen bed in the back.
Amazing. Is it a comfortable bed?
Not too bad.
It really is great.
She was really surprised, actually, at how comfortable it was.
Yeah. Well, this is new. This is only a couple years old, so
right.
you got those advantages. So you have everything works properly. But you have taken it so many places. I know that you're training so that you can work full time from anywhere, which is
right.
cool.
Yeah. Working from home, and wherever home is parked is going to be perfect.
Yeah, so I love that it's kind of like the Airstream life chose you. You didn't so much choose the Airstream life.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So where have you been in our region that you'd like to recommend our viewers, and what's still in your bucket list for the summer ahead?
One of our favorite campgrounds, hands down, was Graves Island, down around Chester area. We loved it. I mean, one of the great appeals to camping in Nova Scotia is that there's so many places where you can have an oceanfront view, and with the way that's situated, you just have so many options to see the water, and there's some nice hiking trails. Beautiful area.
Yeah. You really feel like you're in your own little world when you cross that bridge over to that little island.
It's a hidden gem. What about you? Any place else that you've been that you'd like to tell our viewers about?
We really like the North Shore. Bear River, though, is a really hidden gem that I think a lot of people
not on the North Shore, to be
clear.
No,
not on the North Shore, but that's definitely a spot to hit up. But this summer we plan on hitting the North Shore and staying around the Brule area.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
why?
love it.
What's there?
Rushton's Beach. It is one of our favorite places to go. Plus, we really love the village of Tatamagouche. So one of our trailer bucket list items has been to go and spend at least a week there by the ocean and just really enjoy that area.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for letting us tour your home. And, all the best. Good luck. Happy travels.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And we have put a link to Alicia and Tyson's social so that you can check out and follow along.
Please do.